Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Star Control 2, the Ur-quan Masters. When we last left off, we found the cilantro, or whatever, and they told us about, well, a number of things, but they told us about the probe. So apparently they got the probe and, like, messed around with its programming, and that's why it's acting so weird. They also told us about the location of several... They told us about the location of several of these rainbow worlds, and they said one is at a bright white star. And I think there's only one, and I'll point that out in a second. They also said there's a nearby twin of blue stars, which is these ones here, I guess. So we might, we might go down there and find that one. I think we may have already actually. I think this is the other, probably the other one, because I don't see any. I don't see any other big bright white stars other than this one. So maybe it is here. I don't know. We'll go find that one at those blue stars real quick. Because that'll give us 500 bio whatevers. And probably at that point we'll probably be able to finish off all the melnorme stuff that we can purchase. And I'm very tempted to go into some of these places and look around, but frankly, I don't have enough guys really, so I want to save that for now. And after that, we'll head back up to thraddash space. We'll head up to thraddash space. We'll be able to fill up our fuel tank with melnorme fuel. Ooh, there's a lot here. A whole bunch. So the rainbow worlds, apparently... Wow, this one has a lot too. The rainbow worlds apparently have something to do with the precursors, which is interesting. So the melnorme are paying for information about the precursors, I take it. Well, we can grab the green ones, that's fine. We do have a little bit of space. Get some blue here. I'm not going to bother getting the white at all, because something tells me we're going to run out of space anyway. And we're going to have to dump it, so... Come on. Oh boy. Cargo. We're gonna dump all this. Get rid of this one. Alright, that's enough for now. Go ahead and grab these ones. Even though we have so much money at this point, it hardly matters, but... And we don't have filled up a whole thing there. So that one should have been 100. The orange ones are pretty valuable, so it's a lot more efficient to carry that stuff than it is the other ones. We don't need that. So the melnorme want to know what happened to the precursors. Yeah, we don't need that. That's why they want to find those rainbow planets. Honestly, that was the Salandra one was kind of weird. I think having this whole thing about programming in the game was a little bit much, in my opinion. You don't need that. The last video did come out. I was a little bit nervous because of that animation was causing so much trouble, but it appears that it's not actually that big of a deal. Well, we're gonna go get some bio data here. Not too much from you. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's get this guy. Or not. There's one up here. Come on. We're not leaving any behind here. Just notice there's some more yellow over here I should grab. Where are you running? Did you? Pretty soon I won't even really need biodata that much anymore. I mean, I'll still get it because it's useful. If I ever see biodata, I'll grab it because it's nice being able to refill from a place other than the, Alright, good. I guess we can fill up. We're here anyway. Yeah? Oh. We'll go to another planet. If there's something I want, I'll go empty out some more stuff. We don't need any of that. So there was something in, he mentioned, the melnorme mentioned that there was 3 things that we had to get for that Ur-quan thing, and one of them's in somewhere in thraddash space is all they said. So I guess you have to go and scan around for that. Oh, I guess we can, open this up a little bit. Might as well, right? That's enough for now. We don't need any blue ones, but we'll go ahead and get the dark blues. And that green. Not sure this was actually this way. Maybe not, actually. I was hoping for more than what we just got there, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We have plenty of money. Oops, come on. If you turn it sideways, it's more likely you'll touch that hitbox that you need to get. Oh boy. Let's get at least 100. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Hey, if there's gold there, we might as well grab it. Silver, whatever. It's funny, that slurping sound. It's a very safe place to get it, too. What? Oh. Oops, just wasted fuel. Oh well, we have plenty of bio data anyway. Get rid of some of these. Let's go back here, and we will dispatch. Oops. It's a lot, actually. Oh, we have a little bit more. Very good. Well, we can go out to this weird planet out here. Whoops. Okay. Come on. Okay, we don't need that. Did I go to that gas giant here? I think I did. Pretty sure I went to the gas giant. Don't need that. Looks more white than blue from here. Bio data, huh? But that's a pretty dangerous world here. I'll call this 32A, just in case this goes pear-shaped. A lot of biodata too. I suspect I'm pretty close to getting all the melnorme information. Lost another crew member. Oop, can't even fit that in there. Well, we're going to come back for it because it is useful. very much. Alright, what was I doing now? We're looking, I think, for a rainbow planet here. Class 8 tectonics. Forget it. It's not that important. Got enough money, I don't need to bother with that. Did I go to this gas giant? Ooh. Let's just check. Hold on. Well, the gas giant is not going to be... The gas giant is not going to be... very useful anyway. Go over to this one first. Come on. Don't need any of that. Yeah, because we definitely looked for the rainbow world all around there, and I didn't see anything that would... So it's either here or... I'm thinking of the wrong one. Actually, there it is. We actually can see it. So they gave us accurate information. We don't need to bother with that. We will explore this whole solar system. Before getting there. Ooh. That's pretty nice, actually. Might as well go grab that. No, we don't need to do that. There's a lot of gold there. We need to dump another 100 more. I don't think it's going to be too much worthwhile to I don't think it's going to be too worthwhile to start dumping the greens and stuff for yellow. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to fill this up, and I'm not going to bother dumping anything else. It's not that much different. It definitely makes sense to dump the light blues and whatever, but at this point, it's just like, whatever. I am going to look around at each of the planets, just in case there's something worth, seeing. Or in case there's biodata, which is great for refueling afar. No, we don't need to bother with that. Let's go to the rainbow world. Why, it's tempting to go down there and get that. Also, I don't need the money. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not worth so much that I'm gonna bother wasting any more time with it. Did I go to that one? I need to check this white one out, just in case. But after that I can leave. I can go to one of those the big star in that thraddash space. Yeah, nothing interesting there. I don't remember if I actually went to that or not, but I don't really care about it now. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to leave this star system, and we're going to go find the melnorme, and we're going to boost our fuel reserves. Actually, let's check the map and make sure we're going quite. Yeah. We're going to go to that thraddash space, which is basically up this way. We're not really going to bother stopping at any other stars here. I think we really have enough stuff for now. Oops. There was something to find in thraddash space, but I don't think this is a good time to do that. I don't have enough crew members to, you know, fight them and fight through their system. Here we are in thraddash or whatever space at this time. So they're probably going to come out trying to fight me. Yep, like that. They're pretty fast too. So I'm probably not going to be able to avoid them. Yeah. Nobody might say something interesting though. Who knows? Let's have a conversation. We haven't talked with these guys in a while.
Attention, weak, ugly humans, aboard that wallowing garbage scowl of shit. Unless you are even more inferior than we believe, and that's hard to imagine. You already know who we are, the thraddash of Ur-quan 19. We are the original Ur-quan fighting slaves, the cream of their elite forces, your instructors in the harsh realities of life. It is time for your next lesson.
Thraddash of Culture 19. We sense a bit of hostility. We have secret weapons.
Then I guess we'll just be attacking you now.
Yeah, there's nothing new. But it should be a bit easier now. They are very fast. But it only takes 2 hits. Yeah, they're not as valuable as some of the other ones. But they're better than the Ur-quan ships. And we lost a couple more guys too, isn't that wonderful? Okay, what we need to do is find, well, speak of the devil, here he is.
Welcome back, Captain. You are our favorite customer. Now, what can we do for you today?
I would like to sell some stuff.
Would you like to sell, Captain? The 518 units of biological data we downloaded.
That's fine. You don't need to say that out. I'll just sell a
Your
little.
ship's log indicates that you discovered the whereabouts of one of the rainbow worlds, which so fascinate us. In exchange, we will give you 500 credits.
Very good. I'd like to make some
What
purchases.
trade items would you like to buy today?
I'd like to buy some fuel.
How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
Fill it up.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
Okay. I'd like to buy information.
How wonderful, Captain.
Pay for useful data on alien
The
races.
thraddash are an arrogant, stubborn, and thick-skinned species who reside in the Draconis and Apodus star systems. They have little or no respect for anything but force, which they admire greatly. To make the thraddash your friends, you should consider killing most, but not all of them. In addition, they guard some kind of sacred relic at the star system Zeta Draconis, though we do not know the true nature of this artifact. The thraddash homeworld is at Delta Draconis.
Okay, so we need to go to the Draconis thing to get that artifact for the Gin or whatever they're called. But we don't want to do that now because it's gonna, I don't have enough crew. I have to set up and do that on a separate trip out here. I'll pay for useful data on alien races.
After the war, the Chenjesku and the melnorme chose to be slave-shielded on the Chenjesu's homeworld at Procyon. We suspect that they are melding their two species to form some kind of new hybrid race, a race which may well be powerful enough to destroy the Ur-quan single-handedly. However, by our calculations, this process will take many decades, if not centuries. Should you wish to talk to them, we recommend you invest in a hyperwave broadcasting system, which is powerful enough to penetrate the shield around their world.
Okay. I will pay for useful data on alien
The
races.
Mycon are using this time, while the Ur-quan have their attention elsewhere, to expand their sphere of influence as fast as possible. The Mycon colonize planets by launching tough spore pods from orbit and injecting them under the planet's surface. Months later, after the spores have grown hundreds of thick, fibrous tendrils under the planet's crust, the tendrils suddenly thrust up out of the planet and create huge calderas. Not incidentally, filling the planet's atmosphere with the Mycon's preferred gases, clouds of superheated steam and sulfuric acid.
I'll pay for useful data on alien races.
Following the end of the war, the Androsym began experimenting with interdimensional fatigue, a process which is related to your faster-than-light drive, but involves dimensions far more alien than hyperspace. They had just made a major breakthrough when they were suddenly wiped out by a race called the Urs, who appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Actually, we don't know what the Urs did to the Androsym. They're just all gone.
I'll pay for useful data on alien races.
The Arilulale are a mysterious race of IDF beings. IDF meaning interdimensional fatigue. They do not reside in this galaxy, or in fact, anywhere in this universe. While it is true that the Arilu are rarely seen far from the Columbae star group, they do make regular, secret visits to your world, and have done so for centuries. Ever since Earth was stage-shielded, they have focused their attention on the humans aboard the starbase. many of whom are now members of your crew. Though the Arilulale always smile and are never overtly hostile, we believe that they have a secret agenda which somehow involves your planet Earth. These secret plans may or may not cause grief and woe to you Earthlings.
Interesting. I'll pay for useful data on alien races. Oh, and so the Arilulale or whatever, that Columbia, or I don't know how you say it, constellation. So if I want to go try to find them, I guess that's where I need to go. I'll pay for useful data on alien races.
Just under 20 years ago, the brave and suicidal Shofixti annihilated their species by exploding a precursor device, some kind of bomb, in the interior of their sun. The resulting storm of solar flares cooked the life off the Shofixti homeworld and incinerated over 100 Ur-quan dreadnoughts which had just entered the system to conquer the Shofixti. In actuality, there are still at least a dozen Shofixti left alive in the galaxy. One or two are at Delta Gorno, guarding the dead hulk of their once beautiful world. Others can be found in Vox space.
I already knew that though. I will pay for useful data on alien races.
Slilandro are a mostly non-solid, sentient race who live in a gas giant at Beta Corvi. We recently sold them a self-replicating exploration probe, which has somehow turned hostile and attacks everything it detects. If such encounters have angered you, Captain, please do not address your concerns to us. We possess a formal waiver of damages authorized by Slilandro Speaker and are in no way responsible for the situation.
I'll pay for useful
The
data.
cowardly Stafford live at the single planet orbiting Epsilon Grus. They do not actually live on their world, rather they reside on its airless moon. The reason? A xenomorphic species which craves the sweet-flavored flesh of the Staffy has been transported to the surface of their planet and makes every attempt to devour the poor Staffy. I'm certain that the Staffy would be forever in your debt if you were to eliminate these creatures from their planet. What? You fear the alien creatures will find you a treat also? Fear not. Our data reveals the beasts are not interested in your species. Should you wish to consult with the Staffy Ruling Council, you will need to know the secret Staffy cipher, a password which is Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
That's interesting. I'll pay for useful data.
Like you Earthlings, when the war with the Ur-quan was lost, the Cyrene chose to be slave-shielded. Their new world is at Betelgeuse. The Cyrene starbase is crewed by the starship commanders and crew who were decommissioned at the end of the war. Though the Cyrene hate the Ur-quan with a vengeance, they are unlikely to offer you assistance unless you reveal to them the truth behind the tragedy of their original homeworld, Syra, which was destroyed by the birth of a Mycon Deep child a century ago.
I'll pay for useful data.
When the Ur-quan entered Gamma Serpentis, the home star of the Yehat, their queen made a sudden change of allegiance and allied with the Ur-quan hierarchy. They became Ur-quan combat thralls. This act was viewed by most Yehat starship officers as ultimately dishonorable, the desperate act of a corrupt regent to maintain her throne. The Yehat shame was greatly magnified by the Shofixti's show of courage when they destroyed their own star system to slow down the Ur-quan armada. Captain, you have heard all that we have to say about aliens indigenous to this region. Should we learn more in the near future, we shall be certain to sell it to you. We regret to say that you have exhausted our supply of genuinely valuable information. However, we do have many thousands of useless facts, and that we will gladly sell you at a substantial discount. Are you interested? We thought not.
Huh. Alright, we finally got through it, guys.
Well then,
And, I
what
think
trade items would you like?
yep, that's it.
It has that.
We can make some purchases. We could buy fuel if we ever need to. But yeah, we finally got through all of the information from the melnorme, which is amazing. We also know he gave specific locations to a number of the homeworlds. Gave some interesting information about the Spathi. So, but our first choice is going to be getting the Shofixti back up. That's my main priority for now, and we can always return later on to try to mess with some of the other races. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, folks.